Welcome to the Point 10 podcast, where we're pointing out jokes and judging them on the scale of 1 to 10 to see if they're funny. Thank you for tuning into my channel. The purpose of this channel was to be a little ray of sunshine if you have a cloudy day. Oftentimes when I'm feeling down, I turn to comedy for a nice little boost. Had an argument with my lady? Look at some comedy, boost my vibe. Had a bad day at work? Look at some comedy, boost my vibe. Hopefully this can provide the same type of relief in a hard day that it does for me. And with that said, we're going to be reviewing the jokes of Ian Levy. Let's see if it's funny.
I'll just tell you guys a little bit about me. I was homeschooled growing up. You know, that's a fun thing. Yeah, what's like a stereotype you think of like homeschool people? Just yell something out. Awkward. Did you guys hear that? Yeah, if you did, she said big penis. Now, a classic homeschool stereotype. No, it was a good time. I liked it. You know, we did things kind of differently. It was an alternative education. Like, we never did grades growing up. You know, every single day, no matter how I did, my mom just told me she loved me. Yeah, and now I can't read. So... horrible system. Turns out you need structure, so you do actually need structure, but it was good. But there were good parts about it. You know, like my mom, it was really important to her to teach me and my siblings good values. So like growing up, she used to read me and my sister's stories, and whenever a story about a princess, she'd always change the word of beautiful to smart. So all of our stories about like the smartest princess in all the land. And it worked really well, right? Because my sister grew up to become incredibly smart and just horrifically ugly.
Damn. I'm sorry.
I was just like, what's a foundation on or something? I don't know. It sounds mean. It's a joke. Don't worry. I know. Yeah. My sister's very attractive. Well, no. That sounds weird. Yeah. Look, when you're homeschooled, it's a small dating pool. Okay, you don't have a lot of options. You know, yeah. My sex ed teacher said it's fine, and she's my mother. So.
Okay, that's enough, all right? God, that's your sister.
Yeah. Oh, we're doing good. Okay, we're getting it out there. We're feeling it out. It was cool. I don't know. I'm an awkward person. I'm a weirdo. Here's what I did recently. I went to the restaurant Slutty Vegan. I don't know if anyone knows it. If you don't know it, it's an all-vegan place, and then part of their brand is they're also, like, sassy, so they, like, call you a slut when you order. You know, they'll be like, a burger for this slut. And I was like, ooh, that sounds like fun, you know? I went there, and I ordered, and then the woman ringing me up, she didn't call me a slut. And I was like, no, that's weird. But I was like, maybe I have to be the one who starts it. So I was like, where's my burger, slut? And she would, excuse me? And I was like, where's my burger, slut? You know? Yeah, it turns out I was in the wrong restaurant. So, whoopsie daisy. It was a Burger King, but my bad. It was not good, not ideal, but it was, I don't know. I'm bad with adults. I'm better with children, honestly. My actual day job is I'm a nanny. That's true. I love that job. It's a good job. I used to work with 3 6-year-old boys, and they were the coolest. They were my best friends. Like, they helped me through a breakup. That was really cool. Yeah, because I would talk to them about it, and the advice they gave me was terrible. But it felt good to hear. You know, because I told my like adult friends about the breakup, and they'd be like, you just got to get out there and start dating again. You know, and then I'd tell the kids about my breakup, and they'd be like, you should blow up her house. Yeah, actually, that's better.
Oh, say that.
That does sound better. I feel seen right now, actually, so that's really good. I agree with this. The 6-year-olds are right. Girls are gross, and they don't deserve houses, so it's a good time. I don't work with little boys anymore. I now work with a 4-year-old little girl, which is different because she's not as violent as the boys, but she is more judgmental of me personally, which is hard to deal with. Like the other day, she was playing with this little toy airplane, and so I started making like airplane noises. I was going like zzz, zzz. At a certain point, she looked up at me and went, "It's a quiet airplane." Devastated, but you know, I'm a professional performer, so I'm not going to take that line. So I doubled down. I was going like, yeah, you know. And at a certain point, she went, "You're silly," you know. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm silly," you know. And she went, "I don't like silly."
Okay. I can't this crap.
So it was. rocked me to my core. I got her back though. I blew up her house. So there you go. Come on. Okay, it was a good time. That's good. In general, I'm not good with confrontation. Like here's what happened to me the other day. I was at a park and I was using the bathroom and someone knocked on the door. So I went, I'm in here. And then they knocked again. So I went, I'm in here. And then they knocked a third time. And I went, I'm almost finished. And I came out and there was a guy out there. I was like, I'm done. And he looked at me like I was crazy. He just went like, pfft, and went to the bathroom. And I was like, what's this guy's problem? And then I realized the wind was blowing on the door. And it was knocking in the frame. So he wasn't knocking at all. So from his point of view, he was just standing there, and he heard me go, I'm in here. I'm in here. I'm almost finished. I came out and went, I'm done. You know, like a complete insane person, so.
I enjoyed the story. Didn't get it at first, but it came around. Nice one. 5 points.
I thought about sticking around to explain what had happened, but I sound more crazy if he came out and I was like, I'm sorry, I thought you were the wind. You know, like, it was completely insane.
Emotional damage.
I'm always a weirdo. I'm weird with dating. I'm doing the dating thing. Yeah, my sister left me, so I'm out there. With the dating thing. I'm bad at it. I don't know how to end a date. You know, at the end of every date, I'm just like, see me again, please. I never know what you're supposed to say. I have a friend of mine who's a woman who's trying to give me advice recently, and she said, I always try to end my dates on like a fun, flirty note. So I'll say to them, I have to go home now, or else I'm gonna have sex with you. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna say that. But it's a slight different energy coming from me. If I'm standing alone with a woman and I go, I have to go home now, or else I'm gonna have sex with you. That's the most horrifying thing I've ever heard in my life, you know?
I thought the joke was going somewhere, and no, 0 points.
You say it's the end of a date, I say it's the start of a crime. So just absolutely no thank you. But I don't know what I'm doing. The communication stuff is just tough, you know? It's always like, you know, we were in the elevator earlier, so I don't want to pick on you too much, but I'll give you an easy question. Do you ask for consent?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, great. How do you ask for consent?
That's a good question. I don't say what you say.
Okay, he doesn't ask for consent. What do you mean? You don't, what do you say, though? Like, if you were gonna sleep with me, what would you say?
Gay! Are you down?
Is that what he said the first time?
I don't know, just like see how the vibes are, you know, leading
So
up.
you don't ask for consent if you're seeing how the vibes are? Yeah, that's all I'm asking. It's okay. There's no right answer, right? I've tried. I've been like, do you want to have sex? Be like, ew, what are you doing? You know? I think you should be allowed to ask, you know, because we don't ask for sex the way we ask for anything else. Like, if I want a cup of coffee, I just say to someone, may I please have a cup of coffee? I don't hang around a cafe. And put out vibes that I might be interested and hope the barista picks up on my vibes. And if they don't, I have to text like my ex-barista and be like, I miss you, you know, or something. I don't know, I'm trying. You know?
I saw where the joke was going, and it still landed on a 0.
You know? Like I want real love, I want a real relationship. And I could just never get it quite right, even with like the dating stuff. Like I try so hard. Like here's what I used to live in San Francisco, right? And by my old place, there's like this big hill with a beautiful view of the whole city. I remember at the end of a date once taking this woman up there, and we're like looking out at the view. It's this nice romantic moment. And then she said to me, kind of out of the blue, she was like, so how many? I was like, what? And she went, how many women have you brought up here before? And I was just like, so many. You see that skyline? It's a great date spot, you know? And she was like, that's what you do? You just bring women up here? I was like, no, I don't just bring women up here. I do the whole same date with them. Okay, we go to the same Thai food spot, the same bar, then we come up here. You know how this date is going? Well, practice, okay? Yeah, I've been honing this experience for you. You shouldn't be upset I brought other women up here. You should be grateful, okay? You know where we have blankets and wine? It's because the last one I brought up here were cold and thirsty. Okay, I've been incrementally improving this. Yeah, we're not standing on a hill. We're standing on the shoulders of the women who came before you, okay? I did this.
Another story.
Because I care, you know? And she was still upset, but that's okay, because that means she just became part of the beta test, you know? Yeah. Because the next time someone asked me, how many women have you brought up here before? I was like, baby, you're the first, you know? Yeah. Now let's get off this hill or else I'm gonna have sex with you. Okay, let's do it. Guys, that's been my time. Thank you very much. Hey.
All right, we just got through reviewing the jokes of Ian Levy. He started off strong, and it just went downhill from there. Just like it sounds. And just blew up with a series of non-funny jokes. But he was all right. He was all right. Let me know if you have any difference of opinion in his jokes. If you disagree, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed my commentary, let me know in the comments below. But as always, comment down below. Until next time, point 10 out.